Alright, let's see what we have here. One power, definitely not good enough. Alright. This is good. I have a turn 2 play. I can Tempo Scribe, and then turn 3 I can 3 and 4 I can find the way. So this hand is fine. Tempo Scribe is not the best turn to play, but at least it will block something for one turn if I am playing against an aggressive deck. But if I'm playing against a slower deck, then this hand is more than fine. Filtrino, my opponent. Good, we drew a power, which is great. So turn 2, Tempo Scribe, turn 3, find a way, and then I'm most likely going to play the depleted land that I found. And that's good. Alright, my opponent is... this color combination. I see this color combination a lot these days. This is like a bruise... Oh, hey, spicy. 4 colors. If he's playing 4 colors, then this is going to be a 5-color deck, right? There's not a lot of 4-color decks out there. It's either like, 5 or nothing. We'll put this depleted source in play. So next turn we have the option of playing Death Strike if we need to, but he's got no threat so far. I'm just gonna find a way, I think. Okay. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have already 7 power. We're pretty much guaranteed to play Vera Fate Touch when we get to turn 8. So we're doing all right. We're doing all right. Okay. My opponent still hasn't done anything. It's a 4-color control-ish kind of a deck. It doesn't seem like it's 5. It seems like it's a 4-color deck. You don't see them a lot these days. 4-color decks, really risky. I guess we just run this out there and trade damage with him. Being a control deck, I suspect he'll be able to kill our 6-3 here, especially because he has red, so he's going to torch it. We'll take 5. On the following turn, we'll Death Strike it, most likely. It's a little annoying because it's an infinite combo deck. It's an Echoing Revenge deck. I see. Okay. Yeah, we'll just attack him, give him the block. I don't want to waste a Death Strike on this thing when he's just going to throw it away this turn. So on the following turn, we're going to go ahead and Death Strike this on his attack. But we'll wait in case he puts something on it. It's unlikely, but, we'll see. Let's hope he doesn't Destiny that thing anytime soon. Oh, geez. Now he's a pretty good shot in giving Echo to Magdo, and that is an infinite combo. Well, it's not infinite on the turn you play it, but Magdos will eventually exponentially make copies of itself. Alright, let's see what we got here. Okay. Is that the only hit? Oh man, we hit 2 pretty crappy units. But that is the price we pay for playing these low-cost deadly units. And they're necessary because we need them for the early game. One way we can take advantage of these in the late game is by adding a couple, or at least maybe 3 copies of Zenin Obelisk. I think that will be pretty good in this deck. And certainly something I'm going to try to play with later on. I think I'm actually just going to trade him damage here because I really want to kill him before he gets those infinite echoing revenging Magdos. Sorry about the baby crying downstairs. Yeah, we'll just swing into... No, let's hold one of these back. Because he's doing quite a bit of damage to me next turn. We'll play Vera, and we'll bring this back. And at this point, he's going to have a really tough time racing us. Because what we're going to do is we're going to kill Death Strike his blocker next turn and hit him for quite a bit. Yeah, I think if I had a Zenin Obelisk in this deck, or some copies of Zenin Obelisk, these will all become 3 power units right now, and these are 9 power units. I can probably kill him in a couple of turns. So I think as we continue to playtest more games and tweak this deck, Zenin Obelisk and Auric Interrogators are definitely something I would like to try and fit into the deck if I can. So what do we got here? Let's start by killing the 5/5 flying blocker. And let's just smash. He'll take 8 here, going to 8. He rises to the challenge for something. Actually, he rises for challenge for something, and it's not the previous Macdos that we killed. Otherwise, it would have Destiny, it would have come into play. So he went for something, and I don't know what it is. We're not going to use the Dark Return here. I think, barring some kind of board sweeper, my opponent's not going to come back from this game. Even if he plays a Macdos now, I'm still going to be able to smash him and do damage. Oh, he went for another Elysian Pathfinder, I see. But I think it's a little too late though, even if you got the Macdo. That may not be enough to keep you alive at this point. Yeah, let's just put that into play. Extra point of damage. Too bad we can't banish this thing. I'm actually gonna bring back a Tempo Scribe, because if I draw into a removal spell, then I think I can kill him this turn. Not a removal spell, but this does beat his Macdos Infinity combo because you stopped the Revenge. It doesn't matter at this point, he's too far behind. Even if he has the Macdos and it has Echo, and he has 2 copies of Macdos in play right now, he still won't have enough to stop me from killing him. He needs a board sweeper. Or 6 blockers. Alright. Fairly uneventful game there. I like my opponent's deck though. I've tried to do the same thing before. I have definitely made several different versions of the Echo Revenge Macdo deck. They were all fun, but none of them were ever competitive. Wow, this is not a keepable hand. This is just as bad. Alright, we have basically a 7 power hand here with a Divining Rod, because that counts as 2 power. We just have to cross our fingers and don't get massively flooded out. Actually, if we drew no other power for the rest of the game, we're pretty good. Well, maybe 1 more power, because then we can play Vera, but fingers crossed that we don't draw very many power over the next 5 turns, otherwise we're going to fall too far behind. Oh, I had made a mistake. Oh, that was dumb. I definitely should have played the Find a Way instead. So now I'm going to be slowed down a little bit over the next few turns. That was very inefficient use of my mana there. Alright, let's play this. No valid cards. So he has no Zenin Obelisk in his hand. So if he plays a weapon, he can attack me. Okay, that's fine. It's a 1-for-1 trade, we'll take 4. That's not that bad of a trade. So let's just keep up the Scorpion Wasp here to trade with his 4-3. I'd rather do that than to get a land. He needs an instant speed removal spell, which he has another one. Alright. That's okay. It wastes his entire turn. Yeah, by having to do that, it wastes his entire turn. This Auric Interrogator still hasn't drawn him any cards. We've just traded 3 removal spells for 3 of my units. That's really unfortunate though that he managed to play the Annihilate on my turn, which gave him a very efficient use of his mana. But let's just do this. but he's still just hitting me with a 4-3. Still no weapon. I'm guessing he just has a handful of removal spells. But I have a handful of power. I drawn 1, 2, 3, 10 power. Well, 3 of them came from cards, but 10 power and 8 other cards. Alright. Getting 5 life. We can play any card in our deck now that we can draw. So all we're hoping for is we don't... Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, good. We have enough power to do both of this at the same time. Alright. No! Am I gonna miss? Oh, jeez. That makes me really sad. It's a complete... Although, I think we discarded 4 lands. Wow, that's pretty lucky. Had we not used that Divining Rod, we would have drawn 4 power in a row. That's crazy. That means we drew 14 power in this game. That's kind of crazy, actually. Okay, so we got a Vera, and we hit. Oh my lord! All right, that's not something that is not something Argenport can ever deal with. He might as well just concede at this point. He's playing 1 threat at a time and 1 removal spell at a time, and I just hit 4 units with that Divining Rod. That more than make up for the last Divining Rod that hit nothing. He's dead. I mean, next attack will kill him no matter what he does here. What kind of Argenport deck plays with Harsh Rule? Oh, jeez. Why would he have Harsh Rule in his deck? That makes no sense. No, that made me so sad. Okay, we have Lava Good draws. We can draw another Divining Rod. We could draw any one of the 3 Dark Returns. We can draw any other 2 copies of Vera. All of those cards will bring us right back into the game. I can't believe he has... Harsh Rule in his deck. Some kind of a weird Argenport control deck? Oh, Stone Powder Alchemist. Interesting. Well, that thing is not getting revenged because the Steward is in play. Yeah, I'll block. I don't understand the reasoning for this. Oh, that makes sense. Okay, at the very least, we can kill his hammer with our Vera's Favor next turn. But we do need a blocker for this 4-3. We drew a lot of power. Holy crap. Come on, let me draw one of my business cards. The unfortunate thing is, the Divining Rod hit 4 good business cards. That reduces the number of actual cards left in my deck. An unanticipated consequence. Alright, we have a blocker. Alright. If he attacks us, we will block. Otherwise, we'll be dead really soon. My opponent has 6 cards in his hand. I'm betting some number of Harsh Rules. Oh, the Dark Return is going to be very good with Interrogator. This is going to run away with the game if I don't stop it. Alright, let's see what we draw. Come on, Vera. Okay, well that's good. It buys me a little bit of time. And it stops him from drawing more cards. But I do need to stop drawing lands. Vera still is the best play. No, not too bad. Attacking for 1. Vera is still the best draw. Dark Return, just as good. Against... I mean, he only has 4 Harsh Rules in his deck, so if I can draw enough Veras and Dark Returns, I will grind out his his Harsh Rules. Alright, and there's the first one. So he's just waiting to Harsh Rule. That's fine. I don't think he has any graveyard stuff, so I don't want Steward. I think I just want to play the unit with the highest attack. Oh, we can maybe grab a relic weapon from his hand with Cat Burglar. Let's just try that. Nope, we cannot. Because he has shown us the Auric Runehammer. Okay. Yep, he'll have I expect a Harsh Rule from him. We definitely have more copies of Vera than he has Harsh Rule, so I think in the long game, we are favored in this matchup. Unless he does something very powerful that we can't answer. Alright, let's just continue to play Threads. We'll just hit him for 3 every turn. Still very high life total. I haven't been able to damage my opponent. Okay, that's fine. I wonder what he has in his hand. He has 5 cards. They can't all be power. We'll hit him for 3. Good. We're at least applying pressure. We're both kind of slowest mid to late game decks, but at the very least, I have the pressure, and I have something in play which forces him to respawn. So having 2 more removal spell is good. He's shown us many cards that we can hit with Banish, so Banish is going to be very versatile here. And the Death Strike will be fine. So my opponent is just on mono removal, huh? Does he just not want to use the Harsh Rule in his hand? Yeah, we'll just continue to hit him. I do believe between our decks, I have the Inevitability. Oh, wow. Turn, like, 25 Tranquil Scholar. That's fine. Alright. Well, in that case, I'll just use a Zen Initiation then. Okay. I mean, it's not a complete waste of a Zen Initiation. The Capitalger is now 1 attack higher, so I can attack into him a little bit easier. I want to hit him now, so let's use the Death Strike on this unit. I'm keeping the Banish because it's very good to be able to kill a Auric Runehammer. Alright, let's just... I have so few lands left. In fact, I have 1 left after this. So that means, unless we're drawing banners and seats, we should have no more powers left to draw. Alright. He's finally drew in a removal spell on for that, or finally decided to use it. This gets rid of my last Sigil, and now I am live to most draws. I have 6 seats in I have 6 seats left? No. Sure. That's problematic. It takes 2 removal spells to kill this. Gross. Alright. I'm gonna have to use the Death Strike for this, which is unfortunate, because he'll get it back in a couple of turns. Come on. I have lots of live cards. Okay. Let's kill that too. Ah, there we go. Alright, now he needs... That last card in his hand has to be Harsh Rule or he loses. Yeah, this deck is way too... Oh, it is a Harsh Rule. Alright. That gives me 1 Vera left and 2 more Dark Returns, I believe. Alright, come on. Let's see. Did I mill any of my Dark Returns earlier? No, I didn't. So yeah. Alright, we have a unit, which is good. We can start doing damage with this unit. Oh no, go to 3. Alright. I hope I don't die to, like, 2 more Stone Powder Alchemist from his hand. That would be most unfortunate. Ah, there we go. He will eventually run out of Harsh Rules, right? What a long game. So, he has 1 Harsh Rule left in his deck. He draws it or he dies. It'll be really ironic, though, if he kills me with an Extract. That's not gonna do it. Yep. My opponent is 100% dead here. Yeah, we're just gonna use the lowest attacking units to kill his one of his blockers, and then we will banish the other blocker, and then finish him off. Wow, that was a long game. All right, and surprisingly close. I just did not expect my opponent's deck to have harsh rules. Not that I would play around it, I would still have played the Divining Rod and have that sweet Divining Rod trigger with 4 units. But yeah, my opponent's deck seems to be a little bit too defensive, doesn't have a lot to do, and doesn't seem to have the greatest inevitability. So I think that's the weakness of his deck. Because he runs so few units, the Tavert, I think, is going to die on sight. But anyway, yeah, let's end it here and record the next games separately.